Rockband. Probably one of my favorite games ever, because it has introduced the drums to the repertoire of instruments that aren't real, that make you feel like maybe you could try out to play a real instrument one day. And I love the drums. They're probably the closest to real instrument that is not actually a real instrument that you can get to. If you've ever played Rock Band before and you use the drums and you're not just like tapping on the pedal and kind of going at it, you know that this thing is a piece of crap. I just bought a brand new drum kit and there's already a crack in it. And that's from playing it like 3 times. It would be good to invest in a new pedal, and that's what I did. And I scoured the internet for different types of pedals you can order online that aren't made of plastic, that aren't a cheap piece of crap, and I came across the Roadie. Now, I've never really got a full, I've never used one before. I don't know how they play like, so this is a box opening. I don't know how it's gonna be, but we're gonna try it out. I got it right here. I picked it up at the post office today. So let's do an unboxing and then a test and a review and see how good it stacks up compared to this. I'm hoping way better because I don't enjoy using that at all. The unboxing of the Roadie Music Game Gear Bass Drum Foot Pedal. Now, I didn't think about a box cutter because usually I don't use them. Going easy. Okay. Okay, ripped everything there. Now, okay, we've got some peanuts. It's always a good sign. Let's just pull her out then. Let's not get these peanuts everywhere. It's in a bag. And this is what we're dealing with. It's, the ad said it was all metal, and it appears to be just that. It's a nice matte finish. Kind of feels a little bit like sandpaper. If you want to like it's got a nice flame. I assume that's not any part of the not going to change your gameplay experience too much. But so at first glance it looks great. It's got 2 little pegs on the bottom to dig into the floor so that it's not going to scooch around, as well as Velcro on the front and on the back, which is a nice feature. The spring inside appears to be glued onto the top, as well as just looks to be glued in there, and on the bottom there's rivets holding it onto the bottom, and it said it's a magnetic switch for pressing it. Side by side comparison, the Roadie is a little bit, just a smidgen bit bigger than, or longer I should say, than the standard one. And if I'm gonna do a push test, this goes down a lot easier with a lot less force, I'm finding. It also came with a cable to plug it in. I think it hooks up with any type of system. I own the PS3 version, so I don't know what else to say. We should just like plug it in and give it a shot, eh? So I guess the one thing I was kind of worried about was it doesn't have any of those little, divots in the front of it so it can fit over the top of the bars that are at the bottom, but I think having it like this might be okay. Set it up, I found that taking away one of the bars helps a lot for it to sit back in a little bit farther. If you like it sitting out farther, then that's great, but I like it in there. So yeah, and it doesn't, the stability of the whole system, the stability of the whole system seems to be not hampered by taking that out, and I just pressed that button. Okay, my drum kit, rock. Those are just mouse pads I bought at IKEA for $1 a piece, and I just taped them onto the bottom there. Dampens the sound, gives a little bit more bounce. I find they work great. So if that's a good modification if you don't want to go out and buy any of those expensive mods. So yeah, let's fire up the game. I'm working off a massive 14-inch Toshiba television, so I'm excited. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a song that has a lot of bass pedal to really test out this sucker. So I think maps by the IAS is the one that I'm gonna choose. So I guess my score right now is 163, 650. This is on expert. It's the only reason I bought this pedal is because I'm semi-serious with it. Actually playing good on the drums. Let's try that. So, hold on. So, that was interesting. What to say? Okay. For starters, the pedal works right out of the box. It's great. It didn't not work, which is super. So here's a little update. I've been using it for about a week now, and I got 99% on it with a really bad no streak, but that was my fault. So, yeah. Once you get used to it, it works awesome. I love this pedal. It is pretty much perfect. I also really like the fact that it pushes down super easy, because that just makes it a lot easier on my ankle. There's the proof. I'm gonna go leave some good feedback on eBay.